What's up, y'all? I'm going old school for this video because I wanted to get this one out nice and quick. So we're looking at a video by this guy Dave King. Now Dave King is an absolute genius and an absolute legend on YouTube for his series called Rational Funk. Dude is basically a drummer slash comedian, and Dave King never really gets political. I mean, he does some satire here and there. But if we take a look at this video, we have comments turned off. We have like and dislike turned off. And I'm just for the record here. Let's go ahead. So I watched this whole video and I was like, what? Did he say something controversial? Did he say something inflammatory or insensitive? What could he have possibly said that resulted in having to turn the comments off? Let's see what Dave King has to say.
Hi, I'm Dave King. Welcome to Rational Funk. In light of recent events this last weekend in Minneapolis and other places in America, of course, but generating from the brutal death of George Floyd at the hands of the Minneapolis police, the city that Joe and I live in, we felt, even though that laughter is the great healer, it would be inappropriate for us to have an episode this week that focused on comedy, and instead we would like it to focus on paying tribute to George Floyd with a drum solo, and also to condemn police brutality against people of color or anyone out there, the long history of racial injustice and police brutality and brutality in general in America towards people of color.
Dave, I gotta be honest with you, man. I 100% agree with your decision to not do your regular show this week. However, when you start your video out with that and you say, in light of recent events, we're not going to be able to do our show, you have to know that people are going to react poorly to that. You can agree with the core message behind it, but the way you're saying it comes off as kind of like a virtue signal. People are going to watch this and they're going to think you're asserting some kind of political activism, and you're like putting it onto your audience members when that's not why they're coming to your channel. I happen to disagree with all of them. I think more musicians and more artists should assert their political ideologies, their vision for a better world. That's what made the 60s and those movements that came about during that time. That's what made it have so much meaning and so much impact. But I think he should be able to say whatever he wants. It's his channel. Go somewhere else if you don't want to hear his opinion.
Is a very deadly serious issue to us. And so I would like to play a drum solo, and Joe and I would like to dedicate this to the memory of George Floyd and anyone who has suffered under these great injustices for all time. Thank you.
And then he goes on to play an amazing drum solo. I mean, what kind of problem can you have with that? What did he say that was so wrong? Everybody agrees that what happened in this case was terrible. We're all against it. We all agree on that. This is like literally the first thing that has ever happened in this country that everybody agrees it was a bad thing. It shouldn't be done. I mean, I might be poking a hornet's nest here, but like, what is the big deal with the guy who he lives in Minneapolis? Like, he probably knows people who know this guy. It's right down the street. He wants to use his own channel, his own platform that he built, saying that you want justice for a guy who was clearly wronged and a clearly very bad thing that everybody disagrees with. Is that such a bad thing? What did he say wrong? Well, Dave, I don't think you did anything wrong here. I think you should turn your comments back on. I mean, I get it. Yeah, it must have been some negative comments, but like, dude, you're depriving people of being able to express that, and just the way you have. But Dave King, I think your heart is in the right place. I look forward to your future installments of Rational Funk. Now, everybody watching this video here, what do you guys think? Educate me on this. What is the big deal? What did Dave say that was just so inflammatory that just got under your skin? What was it? I can't find anything that really seems controversial at all, in my opinion. But let me know in the comments down below, and we will keep the conversation going, and I will prove you all completely wrong. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, share this video if you agree with what I'm talking about, if you support musicians' rights to express themselves politically or however they see fit in this trying time. Express your deepest truths, be honest with the world, and that is how you get the money.